And this morning's event is a very straightforward one, and the Constitution lays down that the governor needs to appoint, to name, nominate as leader of the opposition an MP, has to be an MP, who will command the majority of the votes of the opposition members of Parliament in the Assembly. Now we have, as the leader of OBA, an MP, for which I've already congratulated him, and therefore the way is, and as long as I judge that he will command the majority of the opposition, majority, not all, majority of the opposition MPs in the House, which I do. It's not difficult. And, therefore, I appoint him the leader of the opposition. So we're going to have only two other things when I stop speaking now. I'm going to sign the official warrant of appointment. Is that what I call it, Tanya? Warrant? Instrument, sorry. I'm going to sign the instrument of appointment with the seal and the rest of it. You don't have to sign anything, but then you can address everyone here and the nation at large and say whatever you'd like to say in your first words as officially leader of the opposition. So that's what's going to happen. Yes. So I'm signing now, saying that Craig Cannonier is the leader of the opposition party whose numerical strength in the House is greater than that of any other opposition party, and that therefore I appoint you as opposition leader. Right, congratulations, you are now the leader of the opposition. And if you want to say things to, as I said, all your, sounds like their friends and supporters, very friendly, to all of them and to the nation at large through the media, the microphones are yours.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let me first say thank you to Your Excellency for making this opportunity and this time available to us. I am very humbled by this appointment. It has been not necessarily a long journey, but it has been a well-run, well-fought journey. And I believe that the integrity of all of us in this room has spoken very loud. Let me also say thank you to my family, who I can joke that I want to relax a little bit. You guys relax as well. You're looking so proper there. I can remember so many times my wife saying to me, you know, I see you more in the paper and more on TV than I see you coming home. But I am so grateful that I have a very supportive family who understands the need of public service. Humbled that they would accept the fact that Daddy won't be home sometimes until late, that husband might be a bit late getting to dinner, that cousin and nephew and uncle would be a little late getting to the family reunion because he truly cares about people. And I want you to understand that my premise for standing before you this morning is that we must be about the people of this country. There is a lot of pain. There is a lot of concern. I think about the young men in the newspaper right now. We just lost a family member, Landro Minus, to a bike accident. I think about the young man, Mr. Otterbridge, who lost his life to a 15-year-old in a stabbing. And one of the things that I am encouraged by is the fact that the One Bermuda Alliance continues to band together and continues to fight the good fight, and that fight that it believes in the faith of its people, Bermudians, that we will come together and that we will find a way over these hurdles that we find ourselves in. There's a crisis out there, an economic one. There's a crisis out there of crime. There's a crisis out there with our education, and our people want to know, how are we going to bring this country together? And so when I look at the back row there and I look at all of my fellow One Bermuda Alliance members, I am excited about the fact that we have an opportunity to give Bermuda what it needs. And it is a way forward, a plan, and change that will touch people's lives. I believe in every one of you, One Bermuda Alliance, and I want to thank you for your support in making this day possible. But there's someone else that I want to thank, my predecessor, John Barrett. I cannot believe John and I have spent so much time together the last couple of weeks that when we finally separated after the voting at the polls, I actually felt lost. This guy's been on the side of my hip, and I've been on the side of his hip day after day. And when the days that I thought, John, it's pouring down rain, man, and we can't see, and he was like, we must be about the people's business. It doesn't matter whether it's raining, shining, hailing. We must continue to be consistent and to listen to the people of this country so that we can adhere to their concerns, to even their joys about where they want Bermuda to be. And so when I look out and see all the sea of folks out here, I know that Bermuda has a bright future. I know that when I think about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. back in 1963, when he said as a quote, this, let me think about it, with the fact that tomorrow really is today, we are faced with the urgency of now.
Right.
And I stand in this room with people who are concerned about the urgency of now. And so again, I say thank you. Let's get on with the business of the people. And again, Your Excellency, I say thank you. Thank you for opening the doors to my family, my OBA family. Let's get on to the business of the people, folks. Let's get to work. Thank you.